Okay, so in problem number 1, it says solve the following problem using the data below. Now notice that we've already got the equation. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. And within the problem, they've given you some data. They've said the distance is equal to 20 meters and time is equal to 5 seconds. So basically all you're going to do on this one is just plug in the information. Speed is equal to 20 meters divided by the time of 5 seconds. Notice that I have, for each one of my values here, I've included the units. And I expect to see the units with every number that you do. And then simple math here is 20 divided by 5 is 4. And my units are meters per second. And what you need to have to complete this is the answer in a box. So in question number 2, it says, what is the speed of a train that goes 1,000 kilometers in 5 hours? So once again, the equation's already written. Speed is equal to distance times time. And now we have to plug in, based upon what we find in the problem, the information. So again, we're going to solve for speed. The distance is a length measure. So 1,000 kilometers is a length. The time is 5 hours. Now, you could, in this problem, change kilometers to meters and hours to second, but you know what, I'm just going to leave it as is, because trains move pretty fast. So kilometers per hour would make sense. So mathematically, when you take 1,000 divided by 5, you get 200. And the units, of course, we're just going to keep kilometers per hour. And then the answer in a box. In number 3, it states that a skater goes 57 meters in 13 seconds. What is her speed? So in this one, we need to have the equation. So from your note card, speed is equal to distance divided by time. And the distance is 57 meters divided by the time of 13 seconds. Mathematically, when you take 57 divided by 13, you get 4.38. And I just round it to that second digit beyond the decimal, and my units would be meters per second. And then we put the answer in a box. Now in this problem, this one's a little more complicated. It says after school you're going to the Boise Town Square Mall, which is 25 miles away. Your average speed to the mall is 50 miles per hour, and we're asking on this one, how long will it take you to get there? So from that key couple of words, it's actually asking you to solve for time. And from our equation card, we know that time is equal to distance divided by speed. So the distance from here to the mall is 25 miles. And I'm just going to leave it as miles, divided by the speed of 50 miles per hour. Now, mathematically, my units of miles are going to cross cancel. And those hours are actually going to move up here when I do my math. So what I get numerically, 25 divided by 50 is 0.5. And the unit is, of course, going to be hours, which makes sense. So half an hour, or we could also say, if you want to, 30 minutes would also be a way to look at this. But it takes a half an hour going that speed, that distance, to get from Nampa to the mall.